All right, we're going to talk about the Minnesota Wild and Colorado Avalanche. Great goal, I'll have to say, by Michael Granlund. The kid is amazing. Great hands in front. Considering the way that Varlamov played, 40-plus shots, managing to get that goal in a 1-0 win. And kudos to Darcy Kemper, former Saskatoon Blade, who did very well in net in his first playoff game. I do want to mention this, though. Overshadowing the victory for Minnesota has been the knee that was laid on Tyson Barrie by Matt Cooke. Now, we know that Matt Cooke is a repeat offender. Hasn't done anything since about 2011 in terms of any serious suspension, serving 17 for one. But, guys, he's got an in-person hearing with the NHL. When they have in-person hearings, you know that means you're going to be suspended a minimum of 5 games. Do you guys agree that he should be suspended that much, or would you give him more? What would it be?
I think at 5 games is probably a suitable amount. I mean, it was obviously a repeat offender. Matt Cooke's known for this kind of stuff. It was a blatant knee-on-knee, stuck it out there. For me, it's a suspension. We got to get that stuff out of the game.
They offered for the chance for a phone thing hearing too. I think he will get 5. I don't think he'll get a lot more like what happened with Rafi Torres. But yeah, no, just take him out. Because regardless of what's going to happen as soon as he comes back into that series, let's just say it's just 1 game, they're going to go after him anyways, right? So the Habs aren't going to just sit back. He's out for the rest of that series.
Okay, so I think it should be suspended for the series, whatever, how long it may be. If they win, fine. If not, that's fine too. All right, moving on to the Ducks and Stars. Do you think that Mr. Getzlaf deserved the punches he did to the jaw? And he did in the game, which Ryan suffered. Bruce Boudreau, head coach for the Anaheim Ducks, said, "I guess you'll do anything to win," referring to the Stars, "but it's not something we would do." Then Lindy Ruff, during his post-game interview, was asked that same question, and he said, "When you get punched in the face, I think eventually you're going to punch back." Now, it got to the point where it got so physical that the players, even Jamie Benn included, you want to start roughing things up, and we talked about this previously to the other series with Chicago and St. Louis. Do you think it's kosher to actually punch a guy who's got like a little brace, a little jaw issue, the way that they are attacking Getzlaf? Do you think it's all fair game?
In a physical sport like hockey, I think any little advantages that you can gain, the guys on the ice are going to do that. These guys want to win, and that's the bottom line. They're going to do whatever they can to get those little jabs in, and yeah, if Getzlaf's going to be out there with the shield on, and he's playing with all the stitches, I mean, that's a little advantage for the other team, and he's got to be able to take it. If he can't, then he shouldn't be on the ice.
So then Bruce Boudreau was the reason
why
the only reason why they said that was Bruce Boudreau was because he's talking about the extracurricular stuff. What happens off the whistle, and this happened in games 1 and 2, where you'd start seeing players with gloves start punching guys in the face. The Stars and Lindy Ruff wasn't happy about it and said, look, and when he had his press conference yesterday, he said, look, we're getting punched in the face, so don't expect us to keep taking it. We're going to do the same to you. It just so happened that your captain has got a shield and a little soft jaw right now. So if we're going to have to take some liberties, we're going to do that. And it got him off his game, and they did win Game 3 after all.
That's the thing, though, is you also have to look at Getzlaf, too. He could easily go in there and start throwing punches back.
Well, he did as well.
Exactly, but I'm saying he needs to be like, well, it's not a fair fight, right? Whoever you're going up against, he's got this huge face shield, so he knows he's going to be protected. How many rights are going to land when he's got this huge, bill coming out of his face? But you want to get their star players off their game, and then if he's sitting in the box, whether it be 2 minutes, 5 minutes, misconduct, whatever, there you go. One less person you have to worry about. And I know it's not exactly the cleanest tactics, but I'm not saying go out and knee the guy, but if you're going to get Getzlaf all riled up and then he's spending time in the box, well, that's, 2 less minutes he's going to score on you.
Okay, guys, I want to get to this one quickly. Montreal Canadiens, Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning will have their captain in the lineup, but considering how things are going in this playoff series, do the Lightning have any chance of coming back down 3-0 to Montreal?
They're done. I don't think that there's a chance for them. Montreal's just come out and played way too strong, and they're playing Game 4 at home. So, I think they're in big trouble.
I don't want to say there's going to be a sweep. I actually had Habs in 7. I thought it'd be a much better series.
Well, considering how the regular season went too,
Yes.
right?
I just think what it is Ben, like with Bishop out, that just really and you don't want to lay the blame on Lindback only, but I thought it'd be a lot closer. I'm actually very surprised, and of course you're going to feed off the fans at the Bell Center, and here's your chance to just get rid of them, finish them off. Everyone else will just continue beating each other up, and you can rest and this. But I think they will win tonight.
Okay, how about the San Jose Sharks and Los Angeles Kings?
Go Sharks.
You got the Sharks, who I think they'd win. I gave them the benefit of the doubt and said, you know what, they got to actually win it this time. They've been great in the regular season and struggled during the playoffs. I don't know what it is. Maybe the newer jerseys. Maybe something is in the air in San Jose. But what I'm getting at, guys, is this. What has been that magic elixir or that key ingredient that's made the Sharks so successful, putting up 13 goals and arguably one of the best defensive teams in hockey right now in the LA
We
Kings?
talked about that. All 4 lines rolling.
Absolutely. And then just the veterans on San Jose, you got Thornton and Pavelski and
40-goal man in Pavelski.
Couture and Marlowe. Like, you got all kinds of veteran leadership on that team. They've been in this situation before, and LA, they can't play their game where they can squeak out a 2-1 win or a 1-0 win because these guys know what it takes, and LA just is way behind right now.
I thought out-hitting them was also a big factor, laying them
As
physically,
Kings, yeah.
Torres being a great part of that. Very quickly, NHL playoffs, assuming that LA wins tonight and makes it a 2-1 series, which of the teams down 2-1 are more likely to come back? Of course, like I said, LA is included in this mix, or 2-0 in their case. Dallas, LA, Columbus, Chicago, or Minnesota?
I like Chicago.
Yeah.
They're way too good of a team to just
They're the defending Cup champs.
just
right?
to lay over and quit. I mean, they got a lot of great players, and for me, it's Chicago. I think they have the best chance for sure.
Chicago, of course, like you said, they have the experience, they know to come back. I really do think Columbus can give Pittsburgh a run for its money. I thought it was going to be like done in 5, but now I'm starting to look and I'm like, I think Columbus could potentially maybe go a little bit further, but I think I was the only one who took the Dallas Stars. I'm still going to go with Dallas. I think I know, everyone laughed, but I think Dallas could be the one.
They're talking about upsets, Nahreman. Okay, well, I know you're going to be upset about this, but you'll have a chance to speak in just a few moments. We're going to have Over Under coming up next.